Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I'm Death from Above. Today I want to talk about something I thought up in my own little brain that I figured would be pretty cool, so we're going to talk about it, share some ideas I have on a new Titan exotic. This is not something I know that exists. This is something that I think would be very cool because it ties all the way back to the beginnings of Destiny, the game, not actually in the lore, but actually in the real game, of something that we saw very early on in Destiny before it was ever released that didn't make it into the game. So I have an idea for a new Titan exotic called Atlas Shoulders, or Atlas's Shoulders, and it would be Titan exotic gauntlet armor pieces. And I mean, I don't know what it would look like. I hadn't thought of the visual stylings of it. Maybe it just looks like Arnold's arms, just like super flexed, but something like that. But it's called Atlas's Shoulders, and the exotic talent would be your Defender Bubble. It'd be for the Defender subclass. Your Defender Bubble attaches to your Titan and follows him where he goes. So once you put the bubble down, it continues with you. So it's perpetual. Instead of being set in a spot, it's actually attached to your character. And the idea comes from very early footage of Destiny PvP where the Titan drops his bubble and then moves, and the bubble moves with him. So he becomes a moving shield. And I think that would be pretty dang cool. It'd be something that's probably very easy to implement because they've already got it in the game. Obviously, it was there early on. So it's something that they could just hopefully put in very easily. But it's something I think would be very, very cool. It would give the game an interesting dynamic, and I don't think it would be unbalanced. Now, I am kind of curious why it didn't make it into the game itself. Maybe they didn't want the bubble to behave like that. I wonder if this was a subclass option that was removed, or if this is how it was supposed to naturally behave in the beginning. They changed it. They decided it should be stationary. You should be able to move out of it. But maybe they should think of it from a different perspective of an exotic piece that gives you that bubble attachment to your person or to your guardian. It's something that maybe should be in the game as an interesting choice, not necessarily an all-the-time thing, but something you can choose to put on with a certain armor piece. So I'm calling them Atlas's Shoulders because of the Atlas, the Greek Titan that would hold up the world. When you're wearing these gauntlets, your bubble attaches to your shoulders and follows you wherever you go. Now, it would have all the same characteristics that it normally does. It wouldn't change any of the activities of the bubble. Now, it would be a little hard to counter in something like Rift, because if you're running a shotgun Titan with a ward that has makes you really, really strong when you're inside the ward, then you're gonna have a hard time killing him. But maybe once you drop that, maybe while you're wearing those exotics, you can't pick up the spark, something like that. I mean, that's the only issue I can see with it. Everything else, it seems like it'll be pretty balanced, because when you're inside the bubble, you can't shoot out of the bubble, and you can't affect people if they're not inside your bubble. So unless you move to them, they can still move away. Your speed's not going to be increased, so it's not like they can't get away from you. It's just an interesting idea. So Atlas's Shoulders, what do you guys think? Would this be something that would be interesting in the game? Is this something that you would like to see? It would be a lot of fun to run this. Now, you can't run it with Saint 14 because it's already an exotic, so you can't have a moving blindy bubble. It would be fun, but you can't do it. But like Mayhem Clash, I think you're watching right now, it would be really cool to have a movable bubble that you could just run around and help your enemies, help your friends out as you're fighting the enemies. So something that would be interesting. The flavor text would definitely have to have something to do with the Greek Titan Atlas and how his shoulders held up the world, so your shoulders can hold up the bubble for your comrades or something. I don't know. Bear the weight of battle with the Atlas Shoulders, something like that. That was a pretty good one. Anyway, I thought of that on the fly. But what do you guys think? Is this something you'd be interested in, something you'd like to see, something you think would be cool? And what other ideas do you have for other exotics? They can be armor pieces, weapons, anything. Let me know in the comments. This is something that I don't really do a lot, but I'll enjoy kind of theory crafting just for fun and getting into it that way. So let me know in the comments what you think about it, and I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this, subscribe if you want to see more, and until next time, I am Death from Above, and I will see you later. See you, bye.